Hi, everyone. So I have a thought or an idea that I was thinking about, and I wanted to present it to you guys and see if anybody has a thought on it too. So I was thinking about the other day about that phrase that if you don't want to, you don't have to. You know, like if someone asks you for a favor, they'll follow it up with, oh, well, you don't have to if you don't want to. Which I think is interesting because I say that kind of thing all the time. If I want something from someone, but I know that like I can do it on my own and it's really not that big of a deal, then I'll follow it up with, well, you don't have to if you don't want to. Because I genuinely want people to do what they want, you know, like don't help me if it's at like a detriment to you. Don't help me if you're going to resent me for helping me. Like I want you to genuinely want to help me, you know, or else like I'll figure it out. I'll do it on my own. I'll ask someone else. Like it's no skin off my back teeth. I don't know what the phrase is, but like it's not that big of a deal. Like I'll figure it out. You really don't have to if you don't want to. And it made me think of, well, does that mean possibly that if you want to, you have to? That if you really want to do something, then you have to do it. And I know like we could automatically think of all the possible things that someone could want and that they have to go do that. Like that's crazy. And I don't mean like any random like whim. Oh, I want, like to eat 10 chocolate cakes in one sitting. It's like, well, really do you want that? But you know what I mean? It's not like little wants, but like actual like internal heart kind of desires. Is it possible that if you don't want something, then you don't have to do it? And if you really want something, like it's something that lights your fire, it's something that feeds your soul, it's something that gives your life like some sort of flavor, some sort of spark, some sort of essence that's different than other things. Not something that's like 2 seconds, but something that just kind of like is regenerative. It gives you energy. If you have some sort of want that fits into that category, then is it possible that you have to? Is it possible that like that drive inside of you is necessary and it's natural and it's the universe's way of saying this is part of your plan and it's part of your purpose? And I say those things kind of vaguely because I don't necessarily have a belief that there is an already predestined plan and purpose for everybody. I think it's something that happens only in the moment. That your plan and your purpose it only exists and can only be expressed in this particular moment. Like there is no future or past when it comes to God and the universe. Because like God and the universe and the essence of everything that is timeless in reality. And that we perceive it as linear time moving forward because of our senses. But in reality, it's not. In reality, this is timeless and it's all perspective. It's all subjective. Therefore, your purpose is not necessarily something that is handed down to you. It's not something that you can look into the future and you can see it all lined out for you. I mean, maybe you can get like a feeling of something like that. But I think generally speaking for most of us, it is what am I supposed to do right? How am I supposed to respond authentically and with my essence in this particular moment right here? And then as you step into that authentically, moment by moment by moment, then there you go. You are doing your purpose. Your purpose is to do you. Your purpose is to do the things that you want inside of your heart. That is your purpose. Your purpose is to be authentic and to express yourself in a fluid and effortless and timeless and rich way. So what if that's true? What if it's true that if there's something inside of you that you want, then you have to do it? And I think that part of that is really true. I don't know if we can never really know that answer, but I think that part of it is really true because when we don't do the things that we most want, for whatever reason, because of fear, because of like restrictions, things that we think are restricting us, but really it's just fear at the end of the day. When those things are taking over and we don't do the things that we really want, it manifests. I love one of the things that Brene Brown says about how like creativity, I don't know if it's Brene Brown or Elizabeth Gilbert, whatever, both of those women are phenomenal and brilliant. One of them said that like creativity, it doesn't go away. Like unused creativity is not benign. It is malignant and it will fester inside of you and it'll create disease and it'll create depression and anxiety and all kinds of crazy shit. If you don't use the thing inside of you that's meant to be used, it will manifest in some other way in something that's harmful and holds you back and makes you feel less than and like you're not really living your purpose or your dreams, or you're not using your life force in a functional, healthy way. And that's really what it is. It's like, yeah, you can say you're not living your purpose, but really you're not living out and manifesting and experiencing your life force, this energy inside of you that you've been given for whatever reason. You're not using it in a functional, regenerative, healthy way. And it festers inside of you and it leaks and leaches and it feels like shit. And you feel disconnected and you feel confused and you feel lost, and Nibbler's barking at someone outside. I have the door open because it's a beautiful spring day, so excuse the barking. But it gets in the way, and so it's like if you don't do what you want and your heart's deepest desire, then like you have to, and if you don't, it shows up in your life. So is it true that you don't have to do what you don't want, and you do have to do what you want? And what happens when you don't? And ask yourself those questions. Ask myself, or ask yourself, what am I not doing that I really want to be doing? When I'm being really honest, when I'm removing my expectations, when I'm removing the stories that I have based off of, my upbringing and my family dynamics and what I'm supposed to do, what I should be doing, when I remove those things for a split second, what is it that is just constantly coming up for me over and over and over again throughout my life, throughout my years, when I really look back and I sit and I settle in a meditative space, conscious? What is it? And am I doing it? And what does it feel like when I don't? Is it possible that you have to do what you want? That's it. Think about it. Let me know what you think. Appreciate you guys' time. Create a magical day. Until next time. Bye-bye.